Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. All right. We are back with our Summerslam match preview videos. We knocked out 3 matches so far. I believe we got 3 more to go at this point. Yes, I believe we have 3 more to go. I'm going to knock this one out the way now. I'm going to get it out of here because out of all the matches, this one, Jesus. So at SummerSlam, we are going to have ourselves a tag team match featuring the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, as he teams up with Logan Paul as they take on the team of the Viper, Randy Orton, and his tag team partner, Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll will be making his in-ring debut. It makes so much sense now why Jelly Roll lost all that weight. It makes all the sense in the world. Because before I saw him last week on SmackDown, I think the last time I saw Jelly Roll, I want to say the last time I saw him was last year, 2024, SummerSlam in Cleveland. And yeah, my man was still pretty big back then. My man, big back he still had, you know what I'm saying? I see him for the first time in about a year on SmackDown last week. I was like, damn, that man lost weight. He lost a lot of weight. I was like, yo, I had to clap, I had to commend for him. I say, yo, Jelly Roll, good stuff, man, good stuff. He actually was on SmackDown last week because he had a performance. He actually performed a song on SmackDown. They were also in Nashville, Tennessee. Were they in Nashville? I think they were in Tennessee. I don't think they were in Nashville, though. But they were in Tennessee. And Jelly Roll is from Tennessee. So he was pretty much home. As he was performing, Logan Paul made an appearance. We haven't seen Logan Paul since Money in the Bank when he teamed up with John Cena against Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. So you can imagine how random this was. like, first of all, you're on Raw. What the hell are you even doing here? Like you're not even on SmackDown no more, bro. Like, what you doing here, right? And he was just going on and on and on. You know, Logan Paul just likes to hear himself speak. And then Jelly Roll was like, get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here, go. Then Randy Orton comes out and then starts defending Jelly Roll. Pretty much telling him, you know, this guy loves the business. You don't. You're like a bottom feeder, you know, all that. This point, I'm just watching this like, man, this is so random. I'm like, man, why is this happening right now? I'm like, yo, Randy Orton could be doing something else. I mean, I'm being honest on that. And then Drew McIntyre hits him with a Claymore. The week prior, Cody Rhodes won King of the Ring. Cody Rhodes was out there. Randy Orton came after, pretty much was just telling him about how the King of the Ring match went because it was those two and it was those two in the finals. Drew McIntyre makes an appearance, comes back for the first time in like a month or so. And he pretty much, you know, goes on and on and on till Randy Orton hits him with an RKO. Boom. And then he got the confirmation that that Drew McIntyre faced Randy Orton at Saturday Night's Main Event. So we fast forward to Saturday Night's Main Event, where Randy Orton had Jelly Roll in his corner as he took on Drew McIntyre, who had Logan Paul in his corner. Now, Randy Orton beat Drew McIntyre with an RKO. Simple. Boom, RKO, 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul gets in the ring, starts beating up Randy Orton. Jelly Roll inserts himself, takes up Logan Paul, pushes him, then hits him. Good looking right hand. I ain't gonna lie. Good looking right hand. Then as he checks on Randy, boom, he gets hit with a Claymore himself. And then, Drew McIntyre's like, you stuck your nose in my business. You paid for it. You're going to pay some more, You know how Drew McIntyre is. So then we get to the back, and then Randy was like, hey, man, I'm sorry. I got you in that situation. It's my fault, man. You would have not taken that Claymore if it wasn't for me, man. And, he's just apologizing. Then Jelly Roll's like, it's all right. I want a piece. I want a piece of those two. I want both of them. And then Randy was like, I know what you're thinking. Me and Jelly versus those two at SummerSlam. And here we are. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't know how 2 out of the 4 of these people are here. Logan Paul, I'm not mad at that Logan Paul is here. Because they were going to find something for him, right? Like, they were going to find something for Logan Paul. We knew this. So I guess this was it. Honestly, I do feel like Randy Orton could be doing something different. Actually, Randy and Drew could just have a rematch at SummerSlam. But I don't know if they want to risk that simplistically because Drew just came back. So I don't know if you want to put Drew in a physical match that quick and then could damn near almost put him back on the shelf. So I get that. You know what? That's probably what it is. This is probably the safe route, right? Like, this is probably safe for Drew. Again, Drew just coming off a month off. He was hurt. He's back. So, it's probably the safe route for him. Like, okay, we want you on SummerSlam, but we don't want to put you in something so physical that, you might get put on the shelf again. So maybe this is what it is. And maybe Logan Paul being a tag team partner, Logan Paul could take the bumps. And most likely, Jelly Roll will probably have a good amount of time. I don't know how much time, but he'll have some time. I know Randy will probably be in the ring for the most part, if we can be honest about that. So, yeah, this is kind of just a fun match, I guess. I guess it's just to protect Drew McIntyre and I guess Randy Orton in a sense. Since we can't have Randy Orton fight for the WWE title. But you best believe when Cody Rhodes wins that WWE Championship, you best believe we're going to circle back to Cody and Randy. I bet you that. We are going to circle back on that. And then Drew McIntyre should also be inserted in that championship picture as well. So, again, this is probably just to save these two, just to give them both something to do. Again, I'm not mad that Logan Paul is in this match. I'm more like, I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I don't know why he's here. But then again, who else could have been in this position? You know what I'm saying? Who's trustworthy enough to be put in this position? Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Considering the fact Jelly Roll had an interaction with A-Town Down Under last year, they would have been more suited for this match. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory would have been more suited for this match. But considering the fact both of them are on Raw, and it looks like Grayson Waller and Austin Theory aren't a thing anymore, and I think Theory might be hurt because I haven't seen him in a while. Grayson Waller's been hanging out with the New Day, so I don't even know where Theory is. I think Theory might be hurt. I don't know. But, they probably would have been better off for this spot. But, I guess here we are. And even if they were, okay, so let's say hypothetically Jelly Roll went to Raw. Let's say hypothetically he went to Raw. Who could Jelly Roll team with? You know what I'm saying? That you got to think about that. So, I guess Randy's like, it's all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Easy payday, Just make sure Jelly Roll don't get hurt, because we got to make sure that man continues to make music. Make sure we got to make sure that he continues to get nominated for Grammys. Puts out that album. I don't know if he got an album coming out soon, but he probably do. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Right? I get it. Am I happy about it? Not really, but hey, I understand. Which means I probably got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll taking the W. Maybe Jelly Roll gets the win here. Or gets the pin. I don't know. Pin, win, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see how Jelly Roll moves in the ring. Probably not that well. But, I mean, hey. It is what it is. Randy Orton's getting an RKO. Jelly Roll get a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. It's over. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. That's all I can say. It's just, this is going to be a match I'm probably not going to pay attention much to. Like, you probably going to hear my review of this match up and say, I didn't really. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support, as always. I might not post this tonight. I actually might post this tomorrow, along with another video I got to make. And since TNA is on right now, and as you see, the Knockouts champion, Monster Slamovich right there, we do have to talk about that woman. So, actually, I'll probably drop 3 tomorrow. So, be on the lookout for 3. I'll drop 1 dead in the morning as I'm at work, and then 1 in the afternoon when I get home. And then the last one will be for the night. So, yeah, that's probably how we're going to go about it. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, until next time, peace, love, 100. Here.